Alright then, just a quick little video to show you how to prepare the dellorto carburettor that goes onto the Rotax Max engine. I've undone a few of the little bits already just to speed things up, but a 4mm socket on a wrench just to take the bolts out. Open it up to show you the floats inside the carburetor. Just remember that when you put them back together, you put them back with the moon kind of showing to the top and the flat bottom at the bottom, with these spikes pointing inwards like so. Next we can take the main jet out. And we can also pull the pin here. Which will reveal the float arms, and underneath that the little cut off sprung loaded part which shuts the fuel supply off when the floats reach the top. I've got a little special shaved down 9mm socket which fits in nicely over the top of this one here, so we can get that off and just clean underneath that. Made a socket for this one. And the tin. We can remove the gasket as well. If this gasket's in particularly poor condition, it is worth replacing. They're fairly cheap. If they're broken, or if any of the gasket is stuck to the outside of the rim there, I would recommend replacing that, but that one's in fairly good condition. It wasn't leaking last time used, so I'll probably use that again. The next is 3 jets here. You've got one jet here and there's another one underneath that, and then you've got one long jet here, so we can take all 3 of them out. The longer one, slightly shorter one, you can see that, and then tucked down by this one here there is another jet. Don't drop your tools on the floor. Just about to see that jet popping up there. And there's the hidden one behind there. That's the basic bottom part taken apart, and we need to have a little look at the filters and the air screw. So 12mm spanner, take that nut off. So that's come off without the filter, so the filter is stuck inside there. You have to get a pair of tweezers and pull that out if it doesn't come out on the end of that screw, which I'll just do for you right now. We've now managed to get hold of that. Just pull that out there and you see a little gauze mesh filter, which will give that a clean in a little while. That just means that the where the fuel filter sits now nice and clean, or empty. There's an air slide screw here, you can see that. Just open that up. should have one pin and a small screw behind it. Turn it upside down, give it a little tap, and you have the screw there. Put it in your dish. We can take off the ventilation tube for the carburettor. When the fuel level goes low, a little bit of air goes in through the hole here, just to fill that bottom chamber up so it doesn't vacuum. We take out the choke as well. Like so. Move the choke out there, and that is the carb pretty much stripped down, ready to be cleaned and put back together. I recommend a good carb cleaner. You can use brake cleaner. I have used brake cleaner in the past. The idle screw that sets up the RPM, I tend to leave that in place. That's been preset. That doesn't really matter too much about that one. It's not going to improve the performance of the engine. It just simply increases the height of the slide inside there, so that your idle speed, if you like, is increased or decreased. So I tend to leave that one alone. If it's set, you might as well leave it alone. It's not going to be any massive performance to take that one out. So yeah, I think at this stage, best thing to do is give it a good clean, blow through your two ports there. That one, through here as well. You should get some liquid come out of there. Give it a good squirt. Even the two holes you can see down there and over here, that's what ventilates into the car, so make sure they blow out. You should get some liquid come out of there at that point. Blowing where your air screw is, on top there inside. Give a good clean around the face and the mouth and the exit of the carburettor as well, and then simply reverse that process and put it all back together.